I'm like, the chairs ain't really tall enough to cross your legs.
Careful now.
Gotta.
You'll really be getting tips.
Shit.
You'll really be getting some tips and get motherfucker. All right. Yeah, let's do the math.
Yep.
Math, scene one, take one.
Peace. Today's Monday, April 29th. Making today's math.
Wisdom born, all being born to knowledge, all being born to wisdom.
That's right. Your wise words are made manifest and acknowledge your knowledge through your ways and actions, showing and proving you a king. Peace, God. Peace. Today is Wednesday. Peace. Today's Wednesday, May 1st. Making today's math.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is to look, listen, and observe, also to respect. Knowledge is to know the ledge, which is the light, so you don't fall off the edge into darkness. Peace. Today's Friday, May 3rd. Making today's math.
Understanding.
Understanding is the crystal clear picture drawn up in your mind from knowledge and wisdom. Peace. Peace. Today's Sunday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Making today, also the first day of Ramadan. Making today's math.
Power refinement.
That's right. Power is the truth. The truth is the light. Refinement is to be cleansed mentally as well as physically. Peace to the gods and earths. Mm-hmm.
Godcast, scene one, take one.
Said it wasn't on? Okay.
So let's just format the pod so we can get that out of here real quick.
I'm gonna re-up. Water or something?
I'll take some of that juice. That cool, refreshing drink. They don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Throw your head, kids. Throw your head.
That cool, refreshing drink.
Now, I talk about the great baby, you know what I'm talking about.
Bill Cosby, he rapes, but saves. I think that's the funniest. That still might be my
Wait,
funniest.
who said that again?
That's Dave Chappelle. that That might be the funniest joke of this decade, actually.
He rapes, but he saves. He saves and he rapes. Lemonade. That refreshing drink. Turn up y'all interface. The mic is too low. Hey, we mic'd up for these cameras. Yeah, this is gravy on the mashed potatoes. Be glad you can hear me at all. Turn this. Hold on.
I'm about to say, you better listen to them.
They're acting like, hang on, let me just check my son. They act like they can't hear a nigga at all.
They might be putting you on the game.
Input. Turn on microphone. Whoa.
Look at you.
1, 2. Yeah, I just turned up the input volume. Yeah. You hear a nigga now? Holla if you hear me. Y'all can hear a knuckle? They said it's kind of low. They said there you go. Volume is great. Perfect. All right. See, we listen to y'all's.
And he was just telling y'all, shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna say what he was really saying.
Y'all couldn't hear that. Y'all couldn't hear that.
Oh, I just put you on blast. My bad.
Nah, but thank you. Nah, we listen to y'all. Even when I be telling y'all to shut the fuck up. They said, Lord Jamar be telling me to shut the fuck up, but when he leave, I be talking again.
Right.
Got all kind of footwear. Sparkle slippers on the side.
Oh. There's a camera shoe, and then there's the shoe that I'm actually walking in.
What up, y'all?
What's we supposed to be getting a shoe cam? What's we supposed to be doing?
The shoe cam, right? We forgot about the shoe cam, right?
I'll be coming through with some footwear. We got no shoe cam. I don't know why the internet is not working for me. I can't get on YouTube.
Why? What do you mean?
None of my Wi-Fi.
Go have to go here. Right, lady, do that. Okay.
Oh, the 5G.
I don't know if it's 5G or whatever. 771.
Alright, so now I just go to Yanadameen. Alright, well, while this is going
Oh, everybody want to know about this Cassidy and Goods battle coming up, huh?
that's gonna be.
They just interviewed me on a battle rap channel or whatever the shit you was talking about.
Yes.
They
So
mad.
They mad at Jamar.
They mad at me. We might should talk about that. First of all, I don't even know who this Goods is. I'm not gonna lie,
Oh my.
because I don't follow Goods like that. But I love Cassidy. Cassidy's my nigga. I feel like I don't have to know who he's battling. I'm automatically like on Cassidy's side.
My
Like,
little
that's just
battle
me.
homie like you, man. What you mean? Two niggas on that make record.
Hey, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me a battle rap nigga that can make a fucking record. We can talk about that if you want.
Cassie.
I just mean can battle rappers make good records? Nigga, Murder Mook is my man.
This is nice.
Yeah, he ain't got it.
That's what I'm telling you. Show me one. Did he start off as a battle rapper?
I think I would say out of like right now, everybody, I would say Sue Surf.
That's what I'm saying. Show me this record that he's make. You know what I mean?
But I mean,
Like some shit that would get on the radio. And I'm not saying that the radio is the mark of success, but I'm just saying like a record that's a good record to where it becomes popular.
Commercial.
Basically. Maybe if you play me the Sue Surf record, I'll be like, you know what, that is a good record.
Maybe,
it's just not
I was
getting
about
pumped.
to say, maybe you shouldn't say, maybe you shouldn't use, because even though I know that's not your intention, it sounds like you're using, like, are they making hits on the radio as your
No, I just mean popular records.
As your mark. But what I'm saying, but that's how that's how it's translated. So maybe you should say, you know, the battle because they have all these acapella nuances. Oftentimes, it's hard for them to catch the beat.
I said that in the interview.
No, but I'm saying I think because like that makes sense. But when they hear different.
No, I also mean
when
they don't make good songs.
When you start,
I also mean that too.
No, but you didn't just say that. You
just
were
like plenty of niggas that write can't battle rap good.
You was like name a song that's on the radio, that's on the charts. Like it sounds like that's what you're.
But I follow because I follow it right behind that with. I'm not saying that being on the radio is the benchmark of success. I said that in the interview too. So.
I mean.
So it can't sound that way. I specified myself.
Wait.
Jay Mills. Okay, and what was his popular song that he had out?
Popular song? I don't know, but I know he could do both. He could get on record and actually.
See that's what I mean.
See, getting on a record and making good records as someone who's come from the battle rap genre is different. And if he is the one guy that did it out of all these battle raps, then of course there's also always an exception to the rule. There's always abnormalities, but normally, as most battle rappers go, they don't make good songs. I don't know. It's just like we could talk about it. I used to have Supernatural come to my crib all the time. We used to record. He put a verse down. And now he's confused. He wants to because he's so used to going off the head, he's not sure if he should leave that like that. You dig? So now it fucks him up from making a good song. Because he's thinking, nah, I should change it every fucking time. And at some point you gotta commit. You know what I mean? But so you can be strong in one place and weak in another. That doesn't, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not an off the head rapper. I write my shit down. So I'm weak when it comes to just going off the head. What's wrong with that? I can admit that. So just admit, you're good at battle rap, but you're weak at making records. Well, that's all.
Battle rappers can't admit
but you didn't. It's because you didn't go and you think you went into detail like that. You really didn't.
I did. Did you watch the interview?
I watched the interview.
Okay.
I'm telling you what.
Okay, what you got from it?
What I got. Where I can see what they think they heard.
Okay,
it sounded like they one of these niggas who got a record on the charts. Like,
well, I still kind of feel that way.
But then that becomes.
Becomes what?
That becomes who uses commercial radio in 2019 as a gauge for talent.
Name one of these niggas that got a popular record. Forget the charts. A popular record.
Popular, again, aligns with that radio.
Come on, knock it off.
Little Nas X is popular. Like this, it's the word.
Okay, a good record. A hot fucking record.
Hot to who?
Because I done heard whack shit from these niggas. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it fucking real.
I'm not saying.
I done heard whack shit from these niggas.
I'm not saying.
Show me a hot record. On the charts, off the charts. Give me a hot fucking record, battle rappers. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Y'all, YouTube Live. Name me a nigga. Name me one fucking battle rapper with a hot fucking record. I don't care, radio or not. Name one.
We just gave you names of niggas
And I didn't agree with
make records.
And I didn't agree with it.
So because it's not on the top 888,
No,
can't
no.
make records, but that's what you sound like.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't tell me what, okay.
It's not what you're saying, but when you make blanket statements like
Listen.
name a battle rapper that has a hot, popular record translates to if they're not good, not on the radio charts.
MF Doom is not on the radio. He's popping. Name somebody as popping as MF Doom. A battle rapper that makes records as good as MF Doom.
As good as MF Doom?
None!
People will argue Sue Surf makes records.
All right, well, I need to hear Sue Surf.
In all
honesty, I don't know his shit like that. So play me some Sue Surf shit.
That's what I'm saying, because you don't know it.
But there's a reason. You know why I don't know it? Because it's not popping enough to get to me. Usually when it's popping, it gets to me.
Popping according to who?
According to fucking
according to you?
Most people.
Popping according to radio?
No.
Most people know him, his records. So
they don't know his records. They know him as a battle rapper. Most people know Sue Surf as a battle rapper. They don't know his records. Only people that really follow battle rap would even know that he has a record. Okay. That's my point.
Everybody 25 and under or whatever that
they don't know his records.
No Sue Surf records.
You think so?
My daughter, yes. My daughter.
I guarantee you my son don't know no Sue Surf records. He's 26. I guarantee you he don't know none of his records.
So does that mean he don't make
No, listen, I want to hear his shit now. I want to hear if he's the one battle rapper. And think about this now. Out of all the battle rappers, you're naming one. Maybe two.
I'm naming one because you're making the blanket statement that none of them can.
No, first of all, I said there's.
We really gotta like.
Yeah, I know. There's exceptions to the rule. We could have argued this on camera.
All right, we gotta do the math game for the first time.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
How's the audio? Good. Good. You done? Good. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yep.
Right. 3, 2, 1. Math, scene one, take one.
Peace. Today's Monday, April 29th. Make it today's math.
Wisdom born, all being born to knowledge, all being born to wisdom.
That's right. Make your wise words known. Exemplify yourself as a king in how you move. Peace. Peace. Today is Wednesday, May 1st. Make it today's math.
Knowledge.
Knowledge is the foundation. Knowledge is to look, listen, observe, also to respect. Peace. Peace. Today's Friday, May 3rd. Make it today's math.
Understanding.
Understanding is that crystal clear picture drawn up in the mind for knowledge and wisdom. Peace to the gods and earth. Peace. Today is Sunday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and also the first day of Ramadan. Make it today's math.
Power refinement.
That's right. Power is the truth, and the truth is the light. Refinement is to be cleansed, mentally as well as physically. Peace.
Godcast, scene one, take one.
Welcome back to the Yanadameen Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Fact checker Rage is still on hiatus. He's out there, getting a bag. He's doing what he's doing. We can't stop him from getting a bag. What's with the bag if you're trying to get a bag? So get your bag, Rage.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we back in the house here at the lovely Black Lady Theater here in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. We got our people from YouTube Live in the house. What up, y'all? Peace. We see y'all. We got Team Yanadameen up in the place to be. What's good?
Yeah. Look like a few people out there.
Okay, that's
all.
all
Sound like 100 people in here.
Okay. Yeah, and as always, Queen Digga is looking like the queen as always.
Thank you.
Loving the hair and the. Is that actual metal?
No,
Oh.
it's
Okay.
metallic thread.
Metallic-esque thread. Nice. With your punk shoe. We need to get the shoe cam.
I be
So you saying you've been pulling the shoes out?
I've been pulling the
and
shoes
we've been
out.
slacking on the
Yep.
shoe cam.
Yep.
These punk on them, huh?
Punk love.
Punk love.
Yeah.
Or love punk.
Or love punk.
Because we leave left to right.
True.
Okay.
Now you know what's funny? I think I just figured out how to properly, because the chairs aren't really that tall. So last week I was kind of having issues, like when you wear heels and stuff, kind of have issues with the, sitting up, crossing the leg. But I think I'm on to something now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they was getting a whole eye full. I'm glad I had my laptop on my lap. I'm looking at the screen like.
And we are not auctioning off your thighs and all that. And I had to go to the videotape on the punk asses. Motherfuckers try to accuse me of something wrongly. And
auctioning off the queen.
Yeah, and I said I will not auction off the queen. That will not happen here. Well, first of all, before we move on, if you'd like to donate to the show, go to Cash Doll. Sort of mishap or something would, God forbid, befall one of us, to now all of a sudden, oh, we got 2 million orders at Hood G, because something happened or whatever, I had to.
Because I choked Jamar the hell out.
Yeah, and now I'm in the hospital on life support or some shit, when y'all could have just,
Just supported, just cut.
Just supported on the strength. You see, now you heard that Nipsey Hussle store, the marathon, apparently they're back ordered 2 million orders.
Yeah.
2 million orders. How well was the store doing when he was alive? I'm sure not that well. I'm sure.
Probably not.
Not that well.
I ordered some stuff. I ordered it just on the strength.
You see what I'm saying?
I have no idea what it's. I don't even think I got a tracking email yet.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, but did they take that money from your PayPal or whatever the case may be?
I mean, hey, it's I'm here for the cause.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, why wait? Why wait till some bullshit? You know what I mean? We here right now. Support this shit now, and trust me. You see, first of all, do you see the consistency that we bring here at the Godcast? Good or bad, if the sound is bad or whatever, man, we here every week. We're gonna get this shit together, trust me. But it's all about consistency and always showing up for the game. That's half the battle, is just fucking showing up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep showing up. Y'all show up. We need y'all to show up. And the donations is what really is gonna help us take this shit to the next level, higher and higher. Yeah. So that's all I got to say about that.
Right on, brother. And shouts out to Eric Sermon.
Oh, yes, sir.
Gotta give a round of applause to Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon has a new album. What's the name of the album? Do you know?
I would need to do my. Oh, I'm supposed to be the fact checker.
Yeah, come on. We could cut this. We could cut.
Okay.
And
you don't be cutting when you say cut too.
Well, I know, but now I actually saw he did cut. Remember, because I said Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, okay.
He actually did cut that out, and it was smooth as motherfucking a baby's ass.
Okay. Let's see. So, album title.
I feel like I know it, huh? Something like that. And I don't know how to say that. Vernia, you said? Okay.
My internet's moving pretty slow. Oh, yep, Vernia.
Okay. So, go ahead. Pick it up.
And it's interesting because when we last.
Well, we'll reintroduce. Shout out to Eric Sermon.
Okay. Well, shouts out to Eric Sermon. Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Just
gotcha.
redo it from there.
Shouts out new on the music front. Shouts out to Eric Sermon.
Ah, yes.
For dropping a new album. Vernia, give it up for
Eric Sermon. Hey, Eric Sermon.
Yo, I just like music is still like one of my favorite. I think I have like a top 5 favorite hip hop songs. It's definitely in my top 5.
I used to think Eric Sermon's eyes was fake. Because
They just
he
didn't
busted
match
out with
him.
them around the time when people actually was wearing fake contacts. And I was like, oh, this nigga
To
wearing
bring
some
the
green
pain,
eye
the Method
contacts.
Man.
Yeah, but it turned. No, this was way before the Method Man shit. I'm talking like in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers started wearing like
those
colored
like,
contacts and shit.
Sure.
But it turns out those are his eyes. But yeah, it's funny that Eric Sermon. Now we just did the episode last week.
We did an episode,
and we were talking about our hip hop
last
government.
Friday. We had our fake hip hop government, and lo and behold, we listened to this Eric Sermon album.
After we did this, we did not hear this at all.
And he has a song on the album called Cabinet. And on this song, Cabinet, he's actually creating
his hip hop
government.
His hip hop cabinet. And it's funny.
President, vice president, secretary of defense.
There was a couple of overlaps.
Actually, we were.
I think he said Lauryn Hill for education. I believe he said the same thing.
One thing he did say that was good. He said 50 Cent for defense.
Yeah. I feel like somebody might have said that.
No, I said, you know what I said? I said 50 Cent should be head of the
FBI or something like that.
I think maybe the FBI.
Something.
Was it the armed forces? No, yeah, it was FBI.
Armed forces,
I think
maybe.
I said armed forces.
Yeah, which is Secretary of Defense, basically. We just didn't title it like that.
Title.
Yeah,
I feel like 50 is good with all the new age knuckleheads and stuff. Like he forms those alliances with all the like the new age trolls and stuff. So
now he did give away my job, but I couldn't be mad because I wanted to be Homeland Security, and he gave it to Public Enemy.
Okay.
I said okay.
Okay.
I humbly divested,
and
I will run for another seat, that helps to defend hip hop.
I actually gave Chuck D the presidency.
You damn sure did.
I made him the president.
Now see, Eric gave himself the presidency.
Nah, Eric. We love you, Eric. But now, sorry, I forgot.
That was a little. But see, that's hip hop.
Yeah.
I guess that's hip hop as far as like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna put myself as number one. But I felt like even here, we were a lot more humble.
Yeah.
As far as we weren't even trying to be like vice president or I didn't make Condoleezza Rice or nothing.
I'm completely off the radar. I'm like Black Ops. I don't even exist on paper.
Right. She kept saying Black Ops. I'm like, that's not a branch of government.
Exactly.
You want to be the CIA, I think, is what you mean.
No,
you keep saying Black Ops. She's like, no, I want to be Black Ops.
I said.
I want to be Call of Duty Black Ops. That's what I want to do.
I'm going to assassinate all the fucking MCs on the love. Yes. They come back to the Godcast and smile and flash a leg after I just got finished murdering a fucking whack ass rapper.
Just saying.
That's my
She
job.
said flash a leg. I'm just saying. I didn't encourage it.
Hold on.
I did not.
Is this a Me? That's a Me Too disclosure.
We should have a Yanadameen drinking game or some shit. Every time you mention like your skirt, every time I say Yanadameen, somebody got to take a shot. I bet you'd be fucked up
How about somebody,
after the end of that game. You know
Somebody
what
take
I
a shot? Somebody take a shot every time Jamar says the word fuck. Fuck, fucking, all the motherfucker, all of the fuck variations. Somebody take a shot.
All the variations.
I challenge all of our viewers to take a shot every time you hear Jamar drop the F-bomb.
Okay. That sounds like a fun game. And what's crazy is you could just like close your eyes and like pick any episode. You see what I'm saying? And I'm sure you're gonna get fucked up if you playing that game. All right, so on the way over here, we was talking. Fuck all the news shit. What?
I'm saying that's my shot right
Oh yeah.
Oh, he gonna kill it now.
But I'm not trying to do it on purpose. But fuck all the news shit, right? We was asking questions. Like I think this is the question asking episode. We just asking shit. So we asked the question, when is it the proper time for black people to call the police? Is there a proper time? And if so, when? YouTube Live, we need your input on this.
Now, before you guys answer that, let's remove all of the surface reasons, like your home just got robbed or, you know, like crimes, you just got carjacked.
Well, not why? Because some people will not call the police under those circumstances, and some people would. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
I would like to hear why a person, in those instances, I would be curious to know why a person would.
Right. Like if your car got stolen, why wouldn't you call the police?
Right. Unless your car is stolen, unless you had some stolen shit, you got some bullshit in the car you don't need the cops retrieving.
Oh.
Okay. I'm with you.
Or you feel like you have the power to retrieve it yourself. As far as you might have a network. You know, you might be such a powerful nigga in your city, like that you could just put a bolo out for your shit. Like, yo.
Like Jay Prince, I'm gonna need that back.
Yeah, be on the lookout for my shit. You see a nigga with my shit, you pull that nigga over and call me. And I'ma be right there. My baby mama gonna drive me because this nigga stole my car, but I got her on deck, ready to go.
Okay. See that?
I'm just saying. You know, because some niggas feel like under no circumstances whatsoever do you ever call the police. Now, I don't know if I agree with that. Like, I do think there's times when I want everybody on the case. You see what I'm saying? I want the police on the case. I want my niggas on the case. I want as many people as possible. And especially if you got some sort of professionalism in finding some shit, you know, or you might have access to some shit that I don't have access to, like cameras, you know, street cameras and shit like that. I think, depending on what the circumstance is, I might want those resources.
You're right. Well, let's give our viewers a little bit of context as to our conversation, because we actually started the conversation. I think we were talking about like domestic violence, domestic situations. You know, is it a good idea to call the cops? Is it not? When is it a good time to call the cops? And then that bled over into, is it smart at any point for black people to call the cops?
Right. Now, when we talked about it, domestic,
right,
we spoke about how old school,
you know,
it was basically
there was no calling the cops.
Man, y'all can have a knockdown, drag out. Both of y'all can have black eyes, and the police come, and y'all gonna have arm in arm. Can I help you, officer? Fuck y'all. We good. Get the fuck out of here. Love you, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times it's like that now. I feel like a lot of women sometimes call the spite.
Yeah.
Sometimes
call them out of, they can't get their way one way, so they're going to get it another way. You
Right.
dig? Like, you don't have the balls or the power really to, you know what I mean?
Right. And I don't want to, I don't want to minimize domestic violence. Like, that's not,
Right.
that's not what we're getting to at all. We're saying that because there's oftentimes, by the time the cops get there, the argument is over, and now you have, and if there's kids in the home, like now you got child
Or it's
protective
over
services
shortly after.
business.
Mm-hmm.
You got all of this legal ramification happening, and a lot of times neither one of you guys want to proceed with the case.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but now even if she drops the case, the state gonna pick it up.
right.
You see what I'm saying? And now he's missing work to go to fucking court and shit. And that's taking away money from y'all's household.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? You probably back with him now, so you're gonna end up fucking, you know what I mean?
Right.
Driving them or helping with the case somehow.
Right.
When y'all should have just fucking kept that shit to yourself.
And then that conversation led to me saying, well, I know anytime I get into a disagreement or any type of altercation with a white person, I'm calling the cops immediately, because I always want to be the preemptive. I like the preemptive measures. Like, I want to be, because God forbid something goes left, I want to be the plaintiff in the situation. I don't ever want to be on the defense. Or someone who I feel like is about to, like, if I feel like that person is on their way to calling the cops, I'm like, oh, no, we call them. It doesn't necessarily have to be a white person, because, that we got all type of folks that's quick to call the cops on you, but you pretty much know when you're dealing with that type of person. We say white people because we know that's like their favorite thing to do. However, a lot of y'all, can't handle the whole weight and go left like that.
See,
so
now,
you dealing with them
as
people.
a black man, I would not be as apt to do that. You see, I wouldn't be so quick, even if I'm in the right, to be like, you know what, fuck that, I'm calling the police. Because we live in a society where that can just go horribly wrong for me.
We've seen a bunch of cases.
It can go horribly wrong. I'm speaking to my man Johnny Fastlane earlier, and he's telling me about when he was, back in the Air Force, you said it was? He used to be in the Air Force, and his crib got broken into. They took all the electronics, the fucking window was up. He calls the police. Okay? Police come, arrest him. Why? I don't know about your shit, but you got a warrant for some dumb shit. Blah, 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 blah. Come with me. Fuck your shit.
I've seen that happen.
Nigga.
I've seen that happen.
You black nigga. And he a light-skinned black nigga, but still.
That's how they said it.
You black nigga. That's how they said it. Metaphorically. You see what I'm saying? Symbolically. That's symbolically they said it like that.
And just recently there was the case with the woman and the guy that she had an altercation with. She was in the process of calling the cops, and
you just told me about this.
He smacked the phone out of her hand and started like punching her in the face. Like, it's so, like, to see it would make you cringe. Like,
wait, didn't we see this though? The white man on the black woman? Was that one?
Yes.
He had the beard, right? The nigga with the beard.
I maybe. I mean, it's far away, so I couldn't tell from
I think I remember.
From the fight, I couldn't tell.
See, but that's crazy that there's so many videos of white niggas disrespecting sisters that we're not sure which one.
That happened, and she ended up being charged with a felony because as the car speeds off, I guess she threw something at it and shattered the window, and it cost more than $1,000 or $1,500 worth of damage. And yeah, in the state of Texas, I guess that's considered a felony when you go over a certain dollar amount of damage.
How about
I think he was charged with a misdemeanor.
How about
simple assault, right? Is it simple assault?
How about right what we're talking about is Kerry Latham. Nigga, you can't even get shot and have the police involved without fucking getting locked up for some bullshit. He got shot next to a known gang member, and now you gonna lock me? You see what I'm saying? Like when the police come around, especially the black man, it could start out as something benign and end up very malignant. You know what I mean? By the time the shit is over. So, all of that shit you talking about, calling the police fast, like, I think most niggas, you know, on a self-preservation level. Forget being a snitch and all of that type of shit.
I would say it's different. I would say it's different for women and men. Like I totally 100% get where you're coming from. I just feel like I probably could get away with it as a woman.
Right.
Especially like in a situation. I mean, hey, but then again, we just saw the black woman calling the cop on the dude, and she ended up, you know, getting a charge after the fact. But I think it's always, you know, for the most part, I would say usually in our best interest to be the plaintiff. Like, you kind of don't want to be the person that, you know, has to be on the defense.
White people some telling motherfuckers, ain't they? They some telling motherfuckers. Like, see, if you...
That was his elementary
school. I was just going to say that. Yo, since elementary school. Now, some people don't have the benefit, though, of, like, growing up. Like, they might have went to school with all black kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, so they don't really see... No. They might not see a real telling-ass white kid. But I went to a very mixed school. A lot of black kids, a lot of white kids. And, yo, the white kids... was always some telling motherfuckers. And the white teachers, you know, like you might be running through the hall if the black teacher, you know, slow down, you know, I'm gonna let you go, whatever. You know what I mean? Oh no, come with me. Like you're going, I'm taking you to the principal. Like these motherfuckers,
can I tell you
some telling ass motherfuckers except on themselves.
So can I tell you a story? I was in 5th grade. I could have been no more than 10 years old. I called my teacher white bitch.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. Why y'all clapping? No, listen.
Clap it up.
Wait. She said, I'm gonna tell your mother. I said, my mother don't give a fuck about you, you devil. No, I did.
Digga got spun.
Well, you know what's messed up? Because I was like repeating, you know, some shit I heard in the house. My mom said you're a devil anyway. Like I was repeating some shit I said in the house. So then my mother come to school trying to be all professional. Like, what did she say? Oh, she did. She you said that? Okay. Like, you know, she trying to be all proper and shit. Yo, she wore my ass out when I got home. But yes, I don't know why you talking about it.
I just thought of some shit. I did some.
That's like one of 4 beatings I got in my life.
Vandalism.
I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
I did some vandalism with a white boy, and the white boy got caught and fucking told him. You know who you are, too. You know who you are. And he was older than me, bastard. You know what? We're going to take a break, and we'll be fucking back. You motherfucking tell me.
We love our white subscribers, though.
Yeah.
We love
how you want to tell somebody? Why don't you go tell them about the Yanadameen Godcast? Tell them to subscribe. We'll be back. Well, we're gonna get the collabo mixtape.
That happened like in real life.
Peace, King.
I'm like, ooh.
Just keep it calm like that. I want to be
Hey, you wanna? What's up?
How come I'm still not on YouTube? Damn it. I can't.
You want me to put YouTube cam or some shit under the
Yeah, you could. YouTube Live and some. That was dope the way you cut to it in this one. Yeah. And I like when you made it black and white on the flashback. That was dope.
Yeah,
That was dope. And you said flash. It said flashback, right? Yeah, that was dope.
and I put the date
Wait,
in
no,
there.
this joint is. What is it? YouTube.
Alice Day. What is Alice Day? April
Forward
25th.
/ Yanadameen. Is that?
Well, just go to
YouTube.com/.
YouTube. Go to YouTube,
I'm trying.
and then just type in "you know what I mean."
My Wi-Fi is getting slow here.
Yeah. Yeah. It says you says this is not screw up. It's another camera angle.
I want to talk to you after we're done about switching how the shit ends, because I want to be able to put some cards and shit at the end, but it has to be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
so might have to put that Black Lady Theater ad in the middle.
Yeah, they got
And
they have
then
like
forget the intro at the end. So when the
Put the-
credits
put the
come
outro.
up like that, when the credits start coming up, start playing the music while we're talking. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, I'm gonna have, the subscribe, and then the Patreon gonna come up, and then the next video and shit comes up. You know what I'm saying?
on that. It's gonna be like
But it's the
paid,
last
yeah.
20 something seconds
No, I know what you're saying.
of the video. That's
And
how
you can
that's
set
how
it
they
so
do
that
it.
you put the video so that they can click on the next vid and all
Yes,
that. Yeah, I got
yes,
you. I got
but
you. I know how to sell it.
it's way too far down now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nobody's
Nobody's gonna wait that long.
exactly
Yeah, it's like waiting.
right. So
Like
we
one
gotta
of these niggas that wait till the end of the superhero.
we
movie.
gotta set it up so where it's right here. It ends just right there.
Right there, they'll see it, they'll be able to click right to the next one.
Okay.
Mess around with some temps, but they got a bunch
Nah,
of
you don't sign it to Optimal.
I got out.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
but
fuck it.
I'm just trying everything.
Yeah.
None of my Wi-Fi will work.
Amsterdam in the house. What up?
You know what I really love? I love my white friends that shit on white people.
Why do you keep saying? What the fuck is somebody Google Alice Day? What is Alice Day? April 25th. Yeah, what is this person talking about? Oh, your shit look like it's moving now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
the
I
Optimal?
just go to Yanadameen.
Alice Day is the person who her last name is Day. The person Alice, she died on May 25th.
What's it
It
about?
says right now. Yay! I'm in there. Get that.
There you go.
Some actors.
Actress. The fuck you care about her for? So what is this person badgering me about? It's almost like mayonnaise. You gotta turn your volume.
Oh.
April 25th is Alice Day, originally known as Pedophile Pride Day.
Whoa!
Whoa!
What?
Yeah. The day was devised by pedophile activists during the 1990s.
That's what they talking about.
Alice Day?
Pedophile Pride Day.
Against?
Whoa!
Like a pedophile activist, or you for it?
I think that's like the core.
Of course they for it.
Wait, so hold on. All right, now let's Let's check our credible news source. What's trending on Twitter?
Because even at work today, so that's what my job. They was talking about pedophilia. I do IT work for basically DOE, right? But they talk about it so matter of factly, like when I was a kid, one of the high school teachers was sleeping with one of my friends, but they didn't say the nasty motherfucker or nothing after that. She just kept it going. It just shocked me how easily they talk about certain things. So she basically explained how he got caught, but you don't get fired. But they have what they call an active teacher reserve. What they do is they put you in an active teacher reserve, which is basically a room you sit in until they can find you another teaching job soon. That's the New York City Bureau of Unions. So they'll just relocate them. That's crazy.
Oh, I'm about to say I saw Bun B trending. I was about to freak out for a minute. He shot some niggas trying to break in his crib.
See how this looking? Well, that's how I'm gonna do it. Like it'll be like God can configure that anyway, but your video will be right there. You know what I mean? It could say you could. This is just a template,
Right. And what is that
configure
for?
it anyway. Well, this will be the plugin that I get. You know what I'm saying? Because this is for the outro. See how you got the YouTube and all that right there?
Right.
So it'll have all that listed how we want to have it listed. This is just the.
Oh.
That's just the what's name. That's just. But see, that's how I'll build it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we build it like that. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You can put whatever you want behind it, whatever picture, and right there we're gonna just replace that with whatever video, right?
Right. Okay.
All right, cool.
Because they got some shit on here when you. I mean.
No, yeah.
Yeah, when it says
this
cards and all
gets
that.
loaded into the video, and then the cards get overlaid over that on YouTube. So it's not like I put the videos on it on here; it's on YouTube, so they can actually click it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's called like end cards or something. It's like one of these options, and then you can set exactly where you put it. And it's usually like the last, I want to say like 20, 25 seconds of the video. That's where you default it to.
I should put a poll. Can battle rappers make good songs?
You say that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been. Who you got? Good versus Cassidy. I know you've been hearing about
I don't fuck with Cassidy,
it.
period.
Me too. You really been selling that battle, so that's crazy. Y'all talking about it too. Yeah,
I mean, not for nothing. There are battle rappers that do make it to the mainstream. You just remove them from that category once they become mainstream. That's like how many rappers from the neighborhood blow though? It's only 2 or 3 or 4.
I'm
from
talking
particular
about
neighborhoods.
on
It's
average.
the same, but it's the same.
Like
with battle
Remy
rap.
Martin.
It's like how many niggas from.
She used to battle, right?
It's like how many. Not really. She just had a battle.
yeah, she had it.
It's like how many niggas. It's like how many motherfuckers from Jersey that blew out of the 100 billion that rap. It's like Queen Latifah, Lauren, Digga, Redman, Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying?
But not
it's-
blue. But then
But
there's
it's,
still.
but it's like that with battle rap. It's like out of the 100 billion niggas that battle rap is Meek. It's Meek, Kid Cass.
See, you already named a way more Jersey people than you can name battle rappers.
But I
right
mean,
now.
I'm trying.
And I can name a lot
I'm-
more.
I'm-
And I'm not talking about blow.
No, because I'm trying to think of people that have like a real battle background, like that.
Right. And that are making songs
I mean,
that people fuck with.
I mean, we could say Eminem. I mean, you know, that's debatable, but he's
Okay.
you know, but he was battling like motherfucker. And plus, battling was different at that time. If that's the case, like I was battling like to the gods. So, you know, I'm thinking of like this new era battle rapping and who's crossed over. It's probably only a handful, but I think that quota is the same for like any demographic. It's like out of 100 billion motherfuckers over here, how many of them really blew up? It's like 3, 4, 5. Like the same could be said. The same could be said for battle rap.
I think it's like typecasting too. Like certain battle rappers, like there's certain battle rappers I can't see them in the movie or see them doing whatever else.
Yeah, because they're just like when they're battling, they're just so raw. It's like you kind of don't. I don't want to hear your commercial effort. I think it's false to assume they can't. Now a lot of the motherfuckers do struggle.
Yo, we gotta keep it moving.
A lot of motherfuckers do struggle on the beat, but that's because their brain is always thinking acapella. It don't mean.
Thank you, Jay Peso.
If they don't put their mind to it, they can't do it. I think they would be the freshest rappers in real life.
To me, it's like it's almost like going to a WWF wrestling match, and then all of a sudden, after years and years go over, it's like, by the way, get my album.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it's like. It's like Floyd Mayweather going to fight a WWF nigga. It's like niggas is nice, niggas can rhyme. That ain't necessarily their forte. But to say it's impossible, I wouldn't.
No, I didn't say it's
I mean,
impossible.
not impossible, but like I wouldn't.
Never said that.
I wouldn't.
It's abnormal. And it's okay for some people to have a... Do we want to talk about this?
Oh yeah, I mean, we can.
Fuck it.
Okay.
I think they shine like with comedy, like shock value, like something like Wildin' Out. That's where they shine, and they if you want to know some real person, do something like that. So like
I think it's okay to be strong in one place and not be strong in another.
yeah, they shine.
Just know your weaknesses.
Some people
But keep it real. Huh?
Some people over there.
Yes. And I'm saying that's abnormal.
Eminem, good at both.
I
Good at both.
It's
Eminem,
not
It's abnormal.
Meek Mill was again.
Because I'd say the reverse about recording artists. Like, I don't think a lot of recording artists can go into the battle realm and fucking fare well.
Absolutely not.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
It's the same thing. And what's wrong with that? But whatever. We could talk about it.
Well, okay, wait. Now, when this airs, the battle will have happened, so maybe we should.
That's a good point. It's happening.
Like we gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, like we would rather discuss the results. So I say let's save this conversation for after we watch the battle.
Okay.
Okay, so now what the fuck we talking about? Oh shit! We were talking about.
We talking about
Kanye.
Kanye.
Kanye Sunday
Sunday
service.
service.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Godcast Scene 2, take 1.
All right. Brooklyn, make some noise in this motherfucker. Peace. What's good? I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got Team Yanadameen up in the place to be.
Yeah.
My man Fact Checker Rage is on hiatus. He's down south.
Hey, bud.
Get in the bag. Oh shit, look at you.
What's up, bud?
Don't
Don't gas
tease
him.
him. Don't tease
Don't
him.
gas it. All right.
You
What up, Ray?
gonna have him back up
Miss
here
you, son.
on the first thing smoking. Oh my God. Digga missed me. She missed me. I'm coming back right now. Well, maybe folks are back. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, we back. Listen, you want to donate to the show? You want to support us? First of all, you can get some gear. I know you loving the hoodie and all that. So you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, go to hoodgeek.com if you want to get some brand Nubian gear, some Yanadameen gear, Rod Digger gear, Lyrics Matter gear. You want to donate to the show, go to cash.me/$Yanadameen, patreon.com/Yanadameen, bounty.com/Yanadameen, or Yanadameen.com/support. Thank you. Let's do for self. Let's show and prove. Okay. So what were we talking about?
So we were just having the best conversation off camera that unfortunately we can't bring to y'all right this second. We're waiting for some pending results. So we're gonna talk about something else.
Yeah. What we gonna talk about? What was that?
Kanye?
Oh, right.
Preacher man Kanye? Why not? We ain't gave Kanye no burden.
Yeah, let's bring it back because it's more crazy shit to me. So apparently, how long has this been going on? Fact checkers.
2 months.
2 months.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's been going on.
So for the past 2 months, Crazy Kanye has been buying into his Yeezus persona and coming with Sunday service. Now, I've been hearing this word Sunday service for a little while. I didn't really know what was going on, but apparently Kanye is taking people up to a mountaintop, yes, with choir, maybe an African choir, and he's singing songs.
I believe so.
Is he reading scriptures?
I know he. That I don't know. I know he. Maybe a week or two ago, he previewed some new music. Very well
Right,
deserved.
some shit called Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't sound very hip-hoppy to me. Sounded like some shit that, you'd see in like a Disney movie or some shit. Like, like the Lion King or some shit like that.
Yeah, maybe that was just the choir version. Maybe there's a way
A hip-hop version.
maybe there's a way grittier version we have yet to see.
Well, here's the thing. He's like, first of all, I seen him dressing in like that Kanye slave gear, like that loose Kanye gear. Like, I'm not a fan of Yeezy shit, first of all. I don't have a pair of Yeezys. I don't plan on getting a pair of Yeezys.
Shouts out to Black Business, but that's
Yeah, I don't want to see no 350s around me.
that ain't really my cup of tea.
And the slave regalia, the futuristic slave, because that's what it looks like to me. Like the gear, the Kanye gear, it's like futuristic slave, I would call it. Huh? Neo-slave. Very good one, Jay Netta. Neo-slave shit. I seen them wearing some of that shit on the mountaintop. But most interestingly, they're selling hoodies and t-shirts for like $250.
Now is that just Kanye merch or is that church merch?
Well, see, it's like he's infusing his celebrity with his church. So for instance, some of the shit says like Holy Scriptures, and he has like a T in the word Scriptures. I mean a cross for the T in the word Scripture. He got another one that says like Trust God, and again the T is like a cross.
Now is this merchandise? This is like available to the public. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, is this Kanye merch? Like, is this part of his? Like, we have stuff on hood.
What do they have? Vending
like,
stands there? Like, how are they selling this merch?
I think it was maybe Coachella exclusive. Just for Coachella.
Oh, just for Coachella. So
Oh,
does he
okay.
sell this merch at his Sunday services? Oh, so just
Okay.
at Coachella.
Okay.
Oh.
Now see, when you put, that's why I said like, is this Kanye
Okay.
merch or is like, do he got the parishioners? Is he passing? Scraping up.
Okay.
The collection.
That does
plate,
change it a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
not much.
It's
It's still, for somebody that, for those that might be Christian out there, it kind of seems like
sacrilegious.
he's taking that and like mixing it in for his own benefit. Not that regular preachers don't do this every day, but Kanye's not supposed to be a preacher. But plenty of people use the Lord's name to make some bread.
There's many people in entertainment that coin, God's name You got Charlemagne's gods. You got hoes. You got
Yeah, but do we
you
have
got
the
all
merchandise? You see what I'm saying? Like if you had Charlemagne the God and then he was selling T-shirts with scripture on it, you see what I'm saying? That might be a little pushing a little further.
I mean, we don't know. He
This
might,
is
he
this
might
is.
have
I
something
feel
with
like
it,
this
man.
is trying to enter that. You
Okay,
know,
but
he
well,
got the cross iconography.
So he's using more definitely like more biblical things, and as opposed to like just using like God name.
Like, I mean, you've
like
already did the Yeezus
Like,
shit. You see what I'm saying? It just seems like he's really trying to play into this whole Yeezus persona.
I mean, I can definitely, you know, I would agree with people that think that's sacrilegious, and I would agree with people that feel like, hey, this is part of my marketing rollout.
I mean, it's definitely part of his marketing
I can-
rollout, but that's what I'm saying.
and
like,
not be mad
like
at
is
not be mad at
is
the price.
is spiritualism, and you know, is that supposed to be something that's marketed? You know,
That's why I would agree with the people that would say it's sacrilegious. But I wouldn't, you know, necessarily be mad at a black business owner or something charging $250
first of all, the T-shirts are not even.
I mean, half of the stuff that people spending their money on ain't high. But no, I'm saying that because like, you know, what
Now I feel like we do have some limited
Gucci
edition
was charging
brand
people.
movements.
Gucci was charging folks $900 for a turtleneck
Right.
with some lips on it.
Right.
So is it so crazy that the black guy would sell a for $250 sell a sweatshirt with a cross? That's that argument.
I have some limited edition brand Nubian T-shirts that are about $250.
Right. So
you want to spend that? Go ahead.
So
I'll
yeah.
be
So
my
the
guest.
price and
Go get 'em.
Coachella makes all the
But
sense
you'll
in the
be
world.
they're limited edition. I'm offering you something, and well, maybe that shit is limited edition too if he's only selling it at Coachella, right?
And come on, Coachella, like look, all the urban people come in and spend up their money, thousands of dollars. You already spending a G or two to be at Coachella. So that's
Now I can see Kanye's.
that's the place.
Kanye's reason to be like, listen,
His is
I
way
made
more narcissistic.
people that, you know, would normally be at Coachella and take drugs and all. I made them buy a T-shirt that said, trust God. You know, he's going to smile.
No, but I saw some socks.
Like trust God.
But I saw
like,
some socks that said Jesus walks. I mean,
oh, wait, no.
that is Kanye.
Now that's
Kanye's
kinda
thing. Like, that's always.
You got socks that said Jesus
He
walks?
got one sock. I saw a pair of socks. One sock said Jesus. The other one said what? Now, see, when you look at it like that, like, I think we're looking at the Kanye now like this motherfucker tripping again. Like, he's always kind of infused the religion aspect into the music. Like, he made Jesus cool in the club. Like, I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean, no. I can't even disagree with that. I can't, because he did make Jesus
That's
cool
what I'm
in the
saying.
club.
Like, if
He made Jesus cool in the club.
Like, you may question his motives now, but if it was that Kanye, we wouldn't.
But here's the thing. And I think why we question all this is because
right now,
if it was just that simple, that listen, this is a guy that likes to infuse, you know, his religious beliefs into his. If it was just that simple, then cool.
That's what
but
I mean.
we know that this guy is a fucking kooky maniac.
Right now, it doesn't feel sincere now. But if he would have did it when Jesus Walks was popping, and that would
it doesn't feel sincere. And not only does it not feel sincere, it feels egotistical to me.
No,
it feels like he's starting to believe that he is Jesus. You understand? Like, yo, look at what they're paying for my sneakers. Like, I could start my own religion if I wanted to.
Yo,
look how many followers I have. You see? Like, and that's some shit that social media helps to feed the ego too, just by having the word followers under your shit. Like,
check it out.
Like, you start to really believe these people are following me. This is my, congregation or some shit. You see?
Did you watch Killer Mike's series?
Yes, I did.
Did you see?
Some of it I liked, some of it I was
Did you see
perturbed about.
But did you see the episode where he was like, I think they were trying to start like a new church, new religion.
Yes.
And the homeboy, it's almost like his name was Sleep, right? It was like the church.
Oh, the Church of Sleep.
And he tried to create a Bible. I
Yes.
mean, I really don't know where he was going, or I should say, I know where he was going. I don't know how far he thought he was going with that, but is that kind of like comparable to what Kanye is doing? It's just that Kanye really got like a following.
Right, but at least Killer Mike made, the church about someone else, I guess. Like, trust me, I feel like this is about Kanye.
Oh, of course,
you see what I'm saying? Like, because he's Jesus. Now, he's going to defer to the Father. He's going to defer to the so-called,
Now, what if
mystery God.
What if he creates like a whole like Bible? Like this is like what if he just comes to service with like a Bible that he wrote?
The Book of Jesus. The Book of Jesus. And this is going to be some shit filled with Jesus philosophies on how to live life and blah, blah, blah. And, and he's going to verse it out in chapter and verse and all that. Why not? And some of these idiots would not only buy it, they'd live by it.
You know what makes it feel sacrilegious now is because we know how much of a stand Kanye is for Trump. So it's almost like we know what you value. Why would I even want to like give credence to your values? Because we see what you value as a person in real life. And the jury is still out on whether or not all of that was mental illness or trolling or that's really how you feel, or I think he just,
And you know what also doesn't feel sincere? Like when that choir is following him, it doesn't feel like they really want to follow you. It feels like this nigga paid us to be here, and goddamn it,
right.
What time am I off the clock? But I'm gonna keep following this nigga on this mountaintop, and I'm gonna wear this neo-slave clothing that I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm getting free Yeezys. I could resell them motherfuckers on the internet. That's probably the only thing I would do with Yeezys if I ever got them, is resell them for a higher price. Because that's what the kids are into,
that's
right?
What everybody does. I feel like they buy them to resell them.
Yeah, some people do, but some people actually wear it.
I got a homegirl that like
People
one
wear
or two pair
Yeezys.
off the radio station. Next thing I know, it was on eBay.
There you go. Good shit. Time? Oh, okay, cool. You want to continue with this guy, or we want to?
That's
It's enough.
enough. That's enough.
We don't believe you. You need more disciples.
Need more followers.
Yeah, you need more followers.
Huh?
Yanni.
Yandi, new album.
Oh, you see?
He pushed it back, though. It was supposed to come out last
I remember the chatter about that.
He's trying to compare himself to all kinds of stuff. It's an ego thing.
Hey man, if you believe it, I guess half the battle of getting people to believe it was
Well,
believing
first
it
of all,
yourself.
Gandhi was a racist fucking bastard. Who really, his views against Africans are quite atrocious.
And look who Kanye stands for.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, first of all, let's not act like people are doing shit by accident. Like shit is so willy-nilly. Like, motherfucker, you know who Gandhi is. You know what I mean? You know the fucking the shit that's surrounding him. There's controversy surrounding Gandhi, and some will say, oh, well, that was, when he was, a regular motherfucker, and then later in life he changed and he was. I'm not buying all that. I think some of these statements, lasted through his life. But yeah, to pick that figure in particular, knowing some of the shit that he felt towards your own people, like, why would you do that?
It seems like he doesn't think that deep. I think he's just doing it for name's sake.
See, I feel like we're assuming a lot of times that people don't think that deep. I'm sometimes thinking,
Or maybe
yeah, they are.
I mean, it's not it's not a secret. All of the the stuff that Mars Gandhi's name. I'm just saying maybe he just don't give a fuck. Either he's not. When I'm saying he don't think that deep, I'm not saying he's not knowing. I'm saying he don't give a fuck.
So, what's the next one? Let's make up the next one. We got Yeezus, right? We got Yandy, right? What's the next one? Hitler?
Kittler.
Kittler?
Kittler.
Oh, that's Kim? Kim?
No, no.
What's the-
Kanye.
Oh, kind of. Well,
Oh.
wait.
She's gonna be
Kadolf Hitler. There you go. And you're gonna have all Nazi paraphernalia, and he's gonna change it, right? Just like he said he was gonna change the Confederate flag, huh? Let's have him change the swastika back to its proper meaning. Because first of all, they stole that. That's like an ancient symbol, for a spiraling that's going on. But anyway, yeah.
It's a lot of disgusting shit going on. Speaking of
Adolf Hitler.
Wait.
That's it. That's your new name.
Speaking of disgusting shit going on in hip hop, I saw a week or two ago. I don't know I don't know if this is the hip hop community because I don't know what fucking hip hop community this is. But apparently, folks were shitting on Dave East for calling Lil Nas X whack.
Yeah.
Now,
and I heard they was like persecuting him.
No, like he was #1 trending for like the whole day. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait, is this the hip hop community that I'm a part of, or is this like the new millennials? Are these his country fans riding for him? Who are these people? And because it had to be a lot of them.
Well, it was probably first of all, if the song went #1, Billboard 100, that means it's now a pop song.
Yeah, right.
So these were pop. The general population, basically.
Because I did see, a lot of comments, who's Dave East? Where's his hit record?
Right.
So, those. You could just eliminate those.
So that's not us.
They don't count.
That's not us.
They don't count.
We know that, although, that song is catchy, we were in here singing it our own fucking selves and showing how it proved,
I feel like I saw a lot of black Twitter in there too.
Point.
I was surprised. You could, sometimes you could read a tweet and you could just tell by context clues what.
Yeah, but some people like to just pile on. Some people just.
Yeah, and there are a lot of bots. It's got some Russian bots in there.
Listen, to the hip hop standards of somebody that's into real hip hop.
Genghis Kanye.
Genghis Kanye!
I love it!
Nice! Oh!
Oh no, they said Genghis Khan. No, I think Genghis Kanye.
Nah, Genghis Kanye, that's great.
I just flipped it. See, they put.
Oh, Genghis Khan, I see it.
I just flipped it to Genghis Kanye.
I like that. I like Genghis Kanye.
Yo, somebody need to holler at Kanye, and I want credit. Actually, I might have to give credit to Giant Joe. But I flipped that, Joe. We gonna get half. We gonna split that credit in half. Genghis Khan.
That means he'd have to rape and pillage most of Asia to really make that true. Did you know Genghis Khan's DNA exists in I think they said 90% of Asian people?
I believe.
That's how much raping and pillaging this motherfucker did.
By himself.
Genghis Khan.
He was ganging them.
Look that shit up, fact checkers. I'm not bullshitting. This is real shit.
I'm the fact checker today.
I'm fact checker Digga. Time? I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah,
Good one.
that's some shit.
Good one. Damn, I just forgot what we was talking about. Oh, Davies. I'm like,
Davies.
damn,
Oh, and I was
so
gonna say to a real lyricist or somebody that's into real hip hop, yes, that fucking song is whack.
in real life.
Like in real life, like
we vibing.
in funny, laughing life, like, you know, oh down road, like, you know, but
Right.
come on, like at the
Some knocking 808s, but
I'm playing that just as much as I'm playing Eminem. Like again, when is there a time when I'm gonna play Old Town Road as a real nigga? Like, not when I go to the gym, not when I'm on my way to the club, not anywhere. Maybe at the kids' party. You like at the Yeah, and when I'm at the dude ranch.
Yo,
and when is the live nigga at the dude
I
ranch?
tried to listen to Old Town Road like one time, like chilling on my regular nigga shit. I'm like, nah, this ain't it.
Like,
this ain't it. I tried.
Did you really try to do
No,
that?
I really tried. I was like, you know what? I was like, let me see if I could fuck with this record on my normal pivot.
And that means it's whack.
It wasn't resonating with the vibe. It was killing them. I'm like, nah, these ain't the vibes right now. Put that mob beat back on, man.
Listen, we don't give a fuck about the smoke, okay? Davies, I could see why he said that, and, you know, part of me agrees with it. But at the same time, yes, this shit was catchy as a motherfucker. I think it does qualify to ride the fence of both genres.
Right.
And it could be possible for it to be on both charts. Because if you're going to say one shit over here is hip hop, that's questionable, well then that shit could be country too.
Right. No, I was just surprised. Like, okay, I could understand, you know, if I can understand if you're like a stan, you know, you're a new stan. You got some stands that they just stand whatever's number one. Like they don't even have a committed artist that they ride with like that. But I was like, wait, okay, let's not. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, let's not get crazy. Like, are we really like shitting? I'm like, what hip hop world are we shitting on? Like,
Yeah, well they're trying to destroy the hip hop world.
for
And that's why we're fucking here, because we
That's
refuse to let this shit destroy. You're not fucking Thanos in this bitch.
That's
Fuck
right.
you. Yanadameen Godcast. We'll be back.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid because when you had that song, the album Slaves,
That shit was dope.
Jesus
Jesus is almost is one of my. I'm gonna say my third favorite. My third favorite Kanye album. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah, I was
Shit.
That album is like my worst kind of.
Nah, I'm on that island by myself. A lot of people don't like Yeezus. With fucking if I knew what I knew in the past, I would have been like that on your ass. But
The two songs he had, Black Skinhead and that one.
that New
Those
Slaves,
I like. Like those my joints.
I like the rock fusion too.
Yeah, so he was experimenting.
Yeah, like I'm big on the electric guitar and hip hop. That's like, see, it's my like sonically, you know, it's a personal taste thing for me. I like the rock fusion shit. Would you buy shoes from Kanye? Nah, we said that. Neither one of us own a pair of Yeezys.
Now Cypher.
Yeezus was his best produced album in the decade. I totally agree. I don't know who this is. Mr. C Force. Yo, Yeezus is my shit. I feel like whether you I feel like it's a cohesive. See, I always say this. I'm a big fan of cohesiveness. So if you don't like that sound, you're gonna hate the album. I happen to love that sound, and it's like from start to finish. It's cohesive. I like that.
Okay, last one.
Why would you buy shoes from Kanye? Oh, some arts edition. Yeah, I don't late registration. No, I say Yeezus is my third. Late registration. Wait, which one? I think college dropout and late registration is my 1 and 2.
I really love that.
Avatar for the douchebag. That's with the fantasies, right?
With monsters. Yeah. So old. It was a lot of it.
Which one?
Twisted
Twisted Fantasy. Yeah. Oh, that was the one that had the movie and shit, right? Oh, you know what's my favorite part of it? He was like, "Excuse me, do you know your girlfriend's a bird?" I thought they was taking a shot at what you call it, at Amber. It's like, "Excuse me," because I mean, in the thing though, it was a real bird. But it was like, "Excuse me, do you know your girlfriend's a bird?" I'm like, "Oh, they trying to shoot subliminals. I got that. I got that."
I think that whole album was low key.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
I'm on some hard drugs tonight. Why I'm on hard drugs? Why I'm on drugs? I'm sober as fuck. He doing all the smoking. I don't touch the stuff.
Oh, Cassidy shouted me out
When?
on Instagram and shit, because I guess he saw that interview and shit.
I've been watching like other live interviews where and he'll call in and be like, "Yo, that's crazy." I'm definitely watching that. Purchased.
That nigga Cassidy said, I appreciate that, King. I was a fan before I even thought about rapping myself. #legend. And you're real intelligent. So anything that you say needs to be cherished because it's worth a lot.
Oh God! Don't gas this man. Don't gas this man.
Nothing but love and respect. Hold up. He said, and then what's that, butt or bull? Then he puts an arm 100, 100. Then he says, but that nigga they got me going against is a dead man.
Oh shit!
And he said, and then he went,
heard that.
and then he said he don't stand a chance. And he said bars is back.
That's what I'm. So, but you know, like they had like a little history. Good old talking about him in interviews, talking about he battled when Cass came out. Talking about remember the battle to the Goods reminded me. This is the first time I ever seen Goods quiet like this. I'm a battle rapper fanatic. Like, I've been since I had to go to 125th and purchase the DVDs. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah, they're just quiet. And we go to the same barbershop, so it's gonna feel weird.
Oh man.
Like, especially if he moves. I'm walking in the next week, I'm looking at him like,
You tried.
Let's knock out this
What are you
last
talking about?
segment.
Burrows? You want to do that?
Oh yeah. Oh damn! I totally forgot about that. That's one.
Once I see Cassidy kill Freeway on tape, I was like, man, I don't know why you fuck with this man.
Yeah, I say Cassidy killed a
Hey,
couple
Freeway,
niggas.
put on the beat, yo. Put on the beat. I was like,
so it's not just hoodg.com, right? It's hoodg brand new.
Before cat. Before,
Yeah, you can do that.
before
But
niggas-
OG.com will get you there.
Alright.
See, and then you'll see different collections once you get there.
Before Swiss put out any records
But the
on
first thing you'll
Cassidy
see is
and
probably
shit,
brand new being just a
We
hoodg.com.
seen like even like Cass on his page, he got hoodg.com, but /.
Busta used
Right.
to
So I feel
Buster and Swiss had this thing going and shit.
Well,
And
but see, ours sells the most, so you'll see ours first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my you know, everybody got the next nigga. My nigga the nice, my nigga the nice.
Yeah, we got
Word?
Cassidy too.
Hold up, I got somebody. He'll run in the room and call Swiss, like, Swiss, bring Cass, we got another one, I was just telling them, like, Buster and Swiss used to have a thing where, like, they would gas a motherfucker to come up to the studio, you know, whoever come to the studio, they'll gas a motherfucker up. I seen them do it to Envy with, I forgot who that guy's name was.
With Cass first,
and they
wanted you to be in front of people like, what the fuck you just said? Whoa, like, why are you even testing this nigga?
Like that freeway battle.
That freeway battle was sad.
That hurt.
Bro. That shit was so. It's hard to watch that still.
That nigga started singing a song with the hook. I like this show. I like that show. No. I think the only thing sadder than I don't say the only things. I've seen some sad battles, but Cannabis was sad too.
Oh, Cannabis was terrible. You don't pull out.
Oh my God.
Wait, you know what was more? Wait. You know what was more terrible than Cannabis though?
Fredro Starr and Keith Murray.
What the fuck was that, bro?
That should have happened in like 90.
Yo, we're gonna have a fun battle rap conversation next week because we can talk about all this stuff and we can talk about the results of this battle.
That was crazy.
I like the Cassidy disaster battle.
Yeah, Cassidy, I'm not gonna lie, he
Disaster.
shocked me in that battle.
Disaster, nice.
Goes in. And I don't like
I'm gonna say disaster, nice.
It's the whole man situation. I thought that was kind of funny. But he goes in though. He goes in and Cassidy came out there and took his style. And then
He punched Matt Hop in the face, right?
I think that's point. I think
that is super
the
cool.
way he is, because he wasn't that easy. That's not that type. He definitely not that type.
You know, Matt be punching niggas in the face. That Matt versus Dose battle back in the day, bro.
But those did. That was before. Like now in battle rap, it's kind of cool to kind of touch and they don't say nothing. They're more friendly. That was really when it was in schoolyards. You niggas was getting caught in the fuck, because all these battle rappers, they still like in the PJs and all that shit. No, shit was happening to motherfuckers.
Yo, back up on my face, man.
I used to watch some battles. I'd be like, there's no way that a nigga's gonna be like bumping my brim or touching me or like.
And now they do it.
I was like, no way.
Because now they cool like that. They'll dope line. Like in the middle of the battle time.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll be like dope line. They got the thing where they push and all that.
You fucked me up on that one, kid. Word, good word.
Real shit, it really do be like.
Oh, yo, you played my mom's word. Shit. Pistol on my side, pistol up my fucking arm.
He is serious young. That was kind of. He said he was hungry. Serious Jones had strippers on stage. He was twerking and all that. That was.
I think Queen of the Ring did song.
And I used to love.
Oh, me too. I used to go to those.
Yeah, I went to a couple.
Official, my fave. She's still my fave.
She probably like, I would say one of the top. She actually had bars.
Oh yeah.
Bars.
Oh,
Her.
yeah.
I would say her, Hustle. What's the other one?
I like Official. I like Misfit too. I like Misfit.
TP?
Who?
She's the one.
I think I like
Whoa! Somebody said someone tried to rob Bun B and his wife at home.
Yeah, I just said Bum B just shot up like today, just now.
What happened? What?
It was a home invasion. He shot him.
Bun shot the nigga?
Bun B shot a motherfucker coming in his house.
Word!
That's going on right now.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah. That's like on Twitter, trending right now.
I found out about that when I was at.
You ain't hear me just say, oh shit, I thought, when I see a motherfucker, that was the whole conversation. I was like, I see a motherfucker trending on Twitter, I assume the words like, okay, he's the shooter, now, man.
said that you got that open carry shit.
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah.
And especially if it comes to your house.
We in Virginia?
Not in Texas.
Hey, stand your look. One of those instances where you can call the cops and stand your ground and shit. Like, look, motherfucker came in my house.
That's crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's good. He's like
That's dangerous. I'll bet.
This nigga's calling Bun B.
Yeah, so it's like.
Peace, bro. You okay? I'm hearing some crazy shit right now, man. You had a papa, nigga? Wow. Damn. Well, everybody's good though, family, wife, you know, man. Yeah.
Take a shot. Right.
he's in police custody.
Right.
Now I can't. I was like, you can't take my shit. So I can do this.
Wow.
You gonna fuck around and file a civil complaint against Bun B.
Oh, goodness, bro. I'm glad you good, bro. I just heard this. I'm in the middle of shooting my shit right now. I'm fucking heard this. I said, I gotta call dog and see what's going on. That's great. Mm-hmm. Oh, so he didn't even know where the fuck he was at. Right. Oh, shit. It was a black dude? Unfortunate. Damn. Wow. Right. But you gotta. Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. Where you hit the nigga at? That's crazy. Damn, I'm just glad to hear you alright. You know what I mean? Family's alright, everybody's good. That's what's up. Shit, I just had to check on my brother. Shit. Cool. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, please. Come. Yeah, I was gonna say, I need you to come through, man. That would be super amazing, man. All right, cool. Love you too, bro. Wow. That's crazy. He said the nigga was in the crib, fucking pistol in his wife's face and all that, and Bun was upstairs though. And his wife was like, "Don't come downstairs, Bun." And he said the nigga was like, "Who? Like, what'd you just say?" And fucking he caught the nigga like trying to get in the car or some shit. He said he tried to shoot him in the head, but he shot him in the shoulder and shit.
Got you on that.
Huh?
I said you on that.
But he's not on lock. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. It's just,
That's crazy. shit, he ain't do nothing wrong. Like, it
Nah,
ain't like,
no,
you know what I mean?
That's his crib.
Yeah, that's his crib. He was well, and he's in Texas. He was well within his rights to do what he did. Like, you know what I mean?
Second Amendment.
And yeah, he was like, yo, congratulations on the podcast. You and Digga, you know what I mean? I said, yeah, we need you on here. I said, yeah, he's going to be back up in a couple of weeks or shit. So get him on here. Oh, so that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's like the number one trending topic right now.
Wow.
Okay, let me see. Do I have any more?
And that's my dudes.
Do I have any more? Okay, so last week it was hip hop government. Let me see. What else we doing shit?
Well, I was saying the shit about the, the boroughs and the
Oh,
legend.
yeah. Oh,
But you can still have some other shit to back it up, just in case.
They can teach these young
Doesn't go
girls
long
how to
enough.
be ladies. Oh, the future depends on it. I'm trying, man. I put a whole motherfucking How to Be a Lady manual together for Flip Mode album. That shit still ain't come out yet.
What you mean? Like a song?
No, I'm saying everything. I'm saying my whole MO is like.
Oh, so you mean you put like together a video type of thing?
I'm saying I'm just talking like I'm saying the shit I rap about, like reminding motherfuckers how to not rap about sex and be fresh.
Right. Not rap about sex and be fresh.
Yeah. And still be a lady.
This kid about Rico Nasty. You heard about it?
Who?
Rico Nasty.
You not know that. Who that?
She's one of Brooklyn, but she's like from DC or someplace like that. She's pretty dope.
No, she
Rico Nasty?
Yeah.
she's one of the new ones.
She wasn't really rapping about sex.
Is she heterosexual?
Yes, Jamar.
I'm no dyke rap out here.
That's not really
See your girl
I'm like
dead in the water right now.
I like Tierra Wang.
Yeah, it's a little
I like
What is Megan's album?
she to me her and I want to say I don't know her to me her and Cash Doll's kind of
You're kind of.
they like it's, I don't dislike her. It's just what outside of okay she's pretty what's making her the next big thing. I mean, from what let media tell me she's the next big thing, but I don't get it. For me, the next big thing is like I need a second coming of Lauryn Hill. I'm not impressed by him with this other.
And when the second coming of Lauryn Hill, you mean her or another
No,
type
I
of
mean,
Lauryn Hill?
no, I mean,
Something like that.
yeah, like where's the 20-year-old version of
Gotcha.
the chick that can just
Do it all.
spit and
I don't think this generation can.
that's what I'm saying. Like they don't get it.
Like, it's no more Nas from 18, 20 years old.
Like,
I think they're out there. They're just not being appreciated, and they're not being
They
pushed to the forefront.
They need like a real like commercial co-sign.
Come on, let's
Talk about it.
talk about this if you want. Whatever. Is that a swisher? Why, yes. Yes, it is.
So we could be out here like it, right?
Yeah.
It's 7:02.
Come on. 20 minutes. We out of here.
Let's do it.
And you don't roll better than me. You see this? You don't roll better than me.
Sarah, yes, love her.
And
That's my
they're
little
looking
sis,
like, who's
too.
he talking to? Talking to you. Talk to whoever's looking at this right
but
now.
I don't necessarily, but it don't
Talking to you.
necessarily have to be conscious. Like I
When I
don't.
say conscious, I mean like.
No, I know what you mean. No, Cyrock is dope. Like we do shows together all the time. That's like my little. That's like family for real, for real. But I think people like when they think of female rap, it's like over here you got the Sex Kittens, over here you got the Nubian goddesses. It's like people. It's like you're either this or that. Like there's no
middle ground.
There's no. I'd say this all the time. Like there's no like. I was the middle ground. I need a 20-year-old version.
You're
of
either a
me.
whore or a queen.
I was the middle ground. I feel like I need the up and coming version.
And
of
did you hear that nigga? Some nigga say, he said, I cheat on my queen for a hoe. Like one of these country niggas.
That sound like an NBA young boy.
He said, I cheat on my queen for a hoe. Nah, it wasn't him. It was one of these niggas.
Somebody said, "What's up with the fake astronaut?" I was supposed to be bringing. He don't like Jamar. He said Jamar cut.
Punk ass. That's some
he said
pussy
Jamar
shit.
cuts too much.
That's some pussy shit. That's some pussy shit. Okay, if the nigga was really about his fucking shit, he just knew he can't come up here with that bullshit.
He wants the
And he was
children's
gonna
program at NASA.
we weren't just gonna believe
He don't want to
him.
have a conversation with shit.
All right,
fucking
whatever.
up
Yeah,
and shit.
trust me.
I'm
He
just
has
saying.
conversations with people like that every day, but now all of a sudden he don't want to have
Maybe
one
he
with me.
don't. Everybody-
Fuck you, actor not.
everybody-
Bye. We don't need
Everybody
you.
ain't down.
You got somebody else that wants to come save you. We're gonna bring them on.
Yeah,
You got somebody.
I'm gonna find.
Now somebody else hit me up about coming on
Oh, I'm
to try to support your shit.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, I'll find somebody that's,
Yeah,
that's a little more.
We're gonna talk about the in the future. You know, we're gonna revisit that in the future. But your man's a sucker. But anyway, let's get back to this shit, y'all.
I mean,
3, 2, 1.
Godcast scene 3, take 1.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Yanadameen Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Fact Checker Rage is on hiatus right now, doing what he got to do. But we got Team Yanadameen up in this bitch right now. Okay. Some motherfucking noise. We got my lemonade. That cool, refreshing drink. And we got my L. Life is good, Digga.
Yeah.
You got lemonade and a blunt. Doing the Godcast
Got
with a
hot sauce
queen.
in my bag. Swag. Oh, I watched the Beyonce thing. I thought it was a new album. It's actually the making of Coachella. Yo.
But hold up. So was that like a
No.
Okay.
She spent like 8 months preparing for that one show. That shit's crazy. Yo, you gotta. Let me tell y'all something. We can say what we want about Beyonce and Jay-Z and hate on however much money they got. The work ethic of that woman is something else. Like, that is some inspirational shit if I ever seen it. Like, she make motherfuckers feel bad. I'm like, damn, just when I thought, you know.
I'm saying, were you disappointed that it was no new music though?
Well, I can't front. Like, I feel like I haven't really been connecting with this, like, older, mature, married Beyonce. I'm more of a dance anthem Beyonce. So,
Like, what's some of your favorite? Freakum Dress?
No. Actually, I did not like that song.
That was a
actually.
little weird song.
I didn't like
Freakum
Freakum
Dress. Like, I
I-
think she was going at what's the other girl that had the beat like that at the time? A. Marie. Yeah.
Well, you know that that was originally A. Marie's producer. Like Beyonce, Swagger Jack, A. Marie's.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
A. Marie had a falling out with the producer of that record because it was like he was
Trying to do
selling her sound, you know, and then Beyonce, well, all that Crazy in Love, Deja Vu, all of that was from A. Marie's producing.
Oh,
Because a lot of people will
educate
argue.
us.
A lot of people will argue that A. Marie was like the next bitch, and to me, she was. I feel like she was a step ahead. Like to me, Khalees was a step ahead, but Rihanna kind of swagger jacked and got the accolades. I kind of feel like Beyonce did that with A. Marie's sound. Now this is yes.
I mean, well, with the sound, but I don't
With the
feel
sound.
that A. Marie was a step ahead of her. Like Beyonce
No,
was
sonically,
already beyond
sonically.
Beyonce. Yes.
I'm not talking.
Sonically, yes.
I'm not talking about stats and charts. Yes, she was already Destiny's Child, but when she branched out and did her solo thing, A. Marie was over here patenting a sound, and Beyonce took that. Well, whether Beyonce took it or the producer sold it, however it happened, it became Beyonce's sound.
Now, I'm going to tell you
And
what I
that
saw in my quick observation of A. Marie. Very pretty girl. She had some good songs. But something about her, I feel like she didn't have that charisma.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, or that full confidence that you need like that a Beyonce has. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's what stopped her. You know, another one that reminds me of her is like a Janae Aiko.
Well, you know,
Except she's a little more out there than an A.
getting swagger jack doesn't necessarily stop you. It just means you're a step ahead of the trend. Like what you're saying is, you know,
it wouldn't matter.
What stopped her? It wouldn't matter. Right.
It wasn't that.
Right. Now, in the case of Khalees, like I feel like her being a step ahead, like she was like to me, from my recollection, like Khalees was the with the blue hair and all of like with the bob that Rihanna, you know,
yeah, but she wasn't
like to me.
She was never as pretty and sexy as a Rihanna.
Okay, well, I'm not talking about pretty and sexy.
No matter of fact,
I'm not talking about pretty and sexy. I'm talking about trendy and stylistic.
Well, but I'm telling you what makes you go even further. You could be trendy and stylistic, but Rihanna was trendy, stylistic, and sexy as fuck. That's what made her go over the top.
Rihanna was a little string bean.
But she's sexy little string bean. Like something about her. Like,
I mean, I get it.
You know what I mean?
See, you're talking man stuff.
Exactly.
You're talking about man stuff and what's blowing them up.
Exactly.
I'm talking about being innovative and being the creator of something. Because if you want to apply that same logic to hip hop, how many times do we crucify motherfuckers for swagging jacking rappers and blowing it up and then, hey, what happened to be original? Give credit to the original source. Like, that's the shit I'm talking about.
No, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. But I'm just saying, there's always like
we know why motherfuckers blew up. I mean,
there's always
it's
always a family of reasons of why anything is anything.
I mean,
so it's not going to be just because you sing good. Or,
Jay-Z taking you under your wing ain't a bad look. Of course, Rihanna was on her way. Of course, Beyonce was already 10 platinum in with Destiny's Child. Of course, she was on her way. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we don't necessarily, pay attention enough to the things that these artists are. We think they're so larger than life that they're not biting from motherfuckers.
Oh no, I know for a fact that, a bunch of people swagger jacking all over the place.
Right.
Like this cross-pollination, like that's almost, see, it depends how far you go with it because association brings on assimilation. If you're around something a lot, certain shit's just going to rub off on you. Even on a subconscious level. You might not even be consciously trying to.
You ever notice like crews of like rap crews, like they all kind of like similar in style? Like it's just
listen.
one of those things.
When I first heard EPMD, I thought it was one nigga. like I couldn't really differentiate their voices at first. Then of course now you're like, how could you not hear the difference? But I'm telling you, when they first came out, it was hard to know when one started and one ended because they they all had that same kind of cadence. You know what I mean? And
I ain't gonna front though. To see that documentary, like I understand why Beyonce is who she is and how she got there because the work ethic of her, like salute to her, and the fact that she just has babies and gets right back to business for real. And check this slick shit out. That ain't nothing but behind the scenes at her Coachella show. She did a deal with Netflix
right,
for $60 million.
right.
You know
Sheesh.
that being one of three. It's like everything. It's like her and Hov. It's like everything they touch and shit got a fucking like they got the Midas touch for real. Like they got a way to fucking make lemonade out of lemons. Easy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just went off on a Beyonce.
No, that's
tangent.
fine.
I love me some. Hey, I love Beyonce. I love Rihanna. I love Khalees, and I love Ava Marie. It's just I be recognizing like.
You know, I love them all too. You know why? They're all sisters.
Who's ahead of the curve? That's right. Some people are ahead of the curve. Some people are just the star power, and then
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's just that thing you can't necessarily put your finger on, but
right.
some people have it and some people don't.
I'm just one of those people that like I worship the people that are ahead of the curve. It's like once they're once it's everybody, like once the secret's out the bag and everybody's fucking with it, I'm on to the next person. Like I don't want to listen to the same shit everybody's listening to. I want to be on the next motherfucker. Like, oh, you ain't heard such and such. Oh, you ain't see you ain't see such and such. You ain't see how
that used to be a pride of mine back in the
oh,
days.
it's my shit to do.
No, what I mean, like, as far as like having some shit and before other people have it, like I used to be that dude that had like Cold Crush tapes and shit like that, like around my way, up in Nerd Shell, and it's like before you fucking got it. You see what I'm saying? And for that small period of time, I'm that nigga. Like when I come around the corner with my box and you hear this fucking tape and you know I'm the only motherfucker with this shit. Like, you gotta fuck with me right now. Now, you gotta fuck with me now. Now it's like, yo, come chill with us. We smoking. Here, we want to listen to your box. We got that shit.
Yo, you see how nowadays everybody.
And once you ain't got that, once somebody else get that tape,
you see how everybody nowadays Rhapsody. 2009, I was fucking making songs for her like 10 years ago.
Right.
There's a series I think on Showtime. I want to say, Showtime. The series is called Rapture, but each episode kind of like tracks an artist's journey, and she says the first celebrity that she collabed with or that fucked with her was Big Daddy Kane. The second person was Rod Digga, which technically I would be the first female because that's my thing, like to find.
That's my thing. That's what I do.
That's what I do, man. So I say all of that to say I have a bleeding fart.
A bleeding fart. A Freudian
I have
slip.
a bleeding heart.
You have a bleeding fart. You must have some sort of intestinal problem. That if you have a bleeding fart.
No,
that must mean that maybe you have a torn intestine.
No.
Yes.
I have a bleeding heart.
Oh.
For the creators, for the originals.
Oh, not a bleeding fart.
That's where I was going.
Is there some sort of graphic of a bleeding fart?
No.
Or some sort of fart. When she says bleeding fart, can I hear like a? Yeah, I didn't even say the whole word. I need that, Jay. I don't give a fuck. You know what you was about. We know.
I didn't even get the whole word.
I finished it for you. Bleeding fart. That's what you meant.
Damn it.
So anyway, might want to get that checked on. But anyway,
oh, I know it's still liquid in it. Oh shit, my bad.
Now we're on a love and hip hop shit up here. Okay, let's see what's going on.
I thought the
now.
cup was in.
She's throwing drinks at me, y'all. Okay. So I had a little question.
Somebody put Eminem's next album. Yo, I'm done.
What's that? His next album, Bleeding Farts?
That's what they said. This is the name of the next album.
Probably. That's some dumb shit he would say in his rhyme.
I have bleeding farts. Bleeding hearts for the bleeding farts.
You know what I mean? Like, just anything to make it rhyme and shit.
Sleep. Wait. I hate when we really don't have anything like really serious to talk about.
We got something good. We got something good.
Why we being silly?
So you must have a contact.
Oh my god.
So,
is that what's happening? Oh my god. I think for the first time in
it just dawned on it.
I'm like, I'm having a contact. I just got hot all of a sudden.
Hot and laughing.
What the fuck?
You got hot and laughing.
Shit. Did I just get high?
You must got just high.
I'm throwing
You
drinks
matter
and
of fact,
shit, loving hip hop style. What
You
the
must
fuck?
be high as a research monkey because you throwing cups at a nigga, sis. You must be fucking high. But anyway, so I asked the question. I posed the question. You know, hip hop started in New York, right? Now, there's a lot of legends from everywhere, but I'm going to start here in New York where we're from. You know, I'm going to even exclude Jersey.
I was about to say, can I argue Jersey? Because you know Sugar Hill. Okay, all right, shut up. All right.
My question is for the 5 boroughs of New York City. See, that's me. I'm even excluding Westchester. And I'm from Westchester. I grew up in Westchester.
Oh, Jersey's killing Westchester. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yo, watch your mouth.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt the guy. Go ahead.
Brand Nubian Heavy D, the
Go
Lots,
ahead.
fucking DMX, Mary J.
Y'all
Blige.
cute,
I think
y'all
you need to just watch your mouth
cute.
just a little bit.
Y'all cute.
But anyway, P. Rock and Seal Smooth, just watch your tone about the Chester. About the Chester. But anyway, what borough has produced the most hip-hop legends? Ask yourself this question. Now, your knee-jerk answer on the way over here now you can modify based on my answer.
No,
Wait.
I won't modify. The first thing I yelled out was the Bronx.
Was the Bronx.
Yep, that was the first thing I yelled out.
And
Thinking of
my man
like
Sid,
the origin and stuff like that, like the first thing
man Sid behind the master camera acknowledged his head and said yes. Now we could go through the science. Like I would like to figure this out.
But I think, after once I thought about it,
Because then somebody tossed out Brooklyn.
just because
I
that's
said
Brooklyn at.
Queens.
And I agree. I agree with Queens. I totally agree with Queens.
YouTube Live, what do y'all think about this? Which borough produced the most legends? Now we could go through it. We can make it count if we need to.
I don't even think it's a debate because like once you take the time to sit back and like really analyze.
Because
let
me just name some of them because I just want to put their fucking pictures up just to big them up. Run DMC.
From the rip.
LL Cool J.
Facts.
Motherfucking Cool G Rap.
That
Fucking
whole
the whole Juice Crew. Well, it's MC Shane.
Facts.
Roxanne Shante.
Facts.
Motherfucking Nas. Mobb Deep. Large Professor. Motherfucking shit, isn't Pharoah Monch from Queens, goddammit? Noriega. Isn't Capone? Yeah, Capone. Motherfucking yeah, I said LL Cool J. Yeah, I said MC Shane.
Yep.
Shit. Tragedy Gaddafi. I mean, Ja Rule. Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, go.
50 Cent.
Yeah, see, now we need the young. Now, chime in, youngins.
Like we know that.
You said
Cormega. Nicki Minaj. Wow.
Yeah, that's a real big one.
Wow.
Queens get the money.
Marley Marl, but we said Juice Crew.
Wait, Salt and Pepper from Queens? No.
Wait.
Nah, they not from Jersey.
Yeah, they are from Queens, I
Salt and Pepper
think.
from Queens, ain't they?
I think they are.
Fact check.
I think they are from Queens. Pretty sure they are.
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called fucking Quest.
The Godfathers of Boom
Whoa!
Bap. That's it. Conversation over. It's Queens.
Whoa!
Queens, y'all. One's from Brooklyn, one's from Queens.
Right. So, all right, but we're gonna.
So where did the whole like Brooklyn in the house, like everywhere you go, some motherfucker
That's
from
because
Brooklyn. Like,
Brooklyn
how did
was
Brooklyn
always
become, like,
in the
popular?
party. Because Brooklyn niggas would go everywhere. Like they would be the ones that are not scared to go to
You know
another
what?
borough.
You know who just told that story? I just saw AZ tell that story.
Listen.
The drug dealer.
Okay, yeah.
I just saw him tell that story.
Shout
like
out my
how,
man AZ, Mob
like,
Style.
Like Brooklyn was.
Listen, Brooklyn was everywhere, and
In
like
every
they
borough.
would always roll so fucking deep, and they always ready to get into some shit. They don't care that they're not in Brooklyn. These niggas would come fucking 50, 100 deep to fucking the rooftop or some shit, snatch your fucking chain, and
So
it is what it is.
That's where the whole everywhere you go, Brooklyn's in the house.
And at most hip hop shows, especially the ones like when hip hop was more downtown, I'm talking Latin Quarters, Union Square, Rooftop. Well, now that's really close to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And so these niggas used to just fill the
Oh,
clubs.
the Lost Boys from Queens too. I fucked with them.
So these niggas used to fill the clubs up, and whenever they say different boroughs, a lot of times it would be sparse. As soon as you get to Brooklyn, yo, the shit. Like that would be the secret weapon for the MC. Because he knows, fuck it, is Brooklyn in that? Oh!
That's like the
You see what I'm saying? So it didn't necessarily come from the fact that Brooklyn had the most MCs. Brooklyn had the most niggas that was attending hip hop shit. Deep. You know what I mean? That's what the fuck Brooklyn was representing. And they will rob you, cut you, they will snatch your fucking door knockers out your ear. I don't care if you're a girl. Oh yeah. Brooklyn niggas was grimy. We talked about this.
I know
They'll rob their own cousin.
Yeah. That's what he was saying. He was saying like the stick up kids in Brooklyn were like notorious.
Running rampant. What's the time? How much time?
6 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, when you look at Brooklyn MC wise, well, we got Big, Jay, Fabulous, Lil Kim.
Lil C's.
Yeah,
Old Dirty Bastard.
Old Dirty Bastard.
Sean Price.
Sean Price, yes. Shit. That's a
It's
Sonic.
the
That's a
whole
Sonic.
the whole
Shit.
Who Can't
MC
Play this
Light.
from,
Yep.
Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
All
Who
that
can't
shit,
play?
Tim Wesson and Buckshot.
Brooklyn got a lot. Bronx got a lot too now. Don't get me wrong. All the boroughs actually got a lot. But I feel like Queens, per capita, you know what I mean? Like,
Now, what geographically, what is the biggest borough in New York? Like, how do they size-wise?
size-wise, I believe it's Queens and Brooklyn.
Are the two biggest boroughs?
Right. Yeah, so size Queens, population Brooklyn. Mhm. And the smallest would probably be what, Manhattan? Wherever you go, a little island of Manhattan, huh?
Harlem, that's it.
Well, Harlem is
Harlem on the
Manhattan.
rise. Ow.
I was thinking
Harlem.
I said every borough. Come on, we can shout all these people out. Cameron, fucking
Dipset.
Dougie Fresh. Shit. Who else from Harlem? Big L. Crash Crew. Fucking Rob Bass. Huh? Rob Bass, you assume he's from Queens, yeah? Right, from Harlem.
I feel like the whole Digga and the Crates, that's like all.
That's Bronx.
That's Bronx, yeah.
That's Bronx. Fat
Fat
Joe.
Joe.
Donna D. Fucking Showbiz and AG.
See, and I'm thinking now, when I think of those guys, that's why I originally shouted out the Bronx, like trying to go back in time, like KRS all the way up. But then I thought about Queens, like, but then Nas is my favorite rapper, so I'm like, well, let me analyze Queens and yeah, Queens, yeah, Queens,
Yeah.
Queens get the money. Word.
Just some hip hop shit to think about.
Yeah, that would be a good debate. Well, not even a debate. Well, just a nice, discussion. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some comments like, "Oh yeah, such and such."
Yeah, well, they might start making their own list, and hey, we've actually come up with a list, and we think that
Word.
Brooke, hey, want to
Hey.
come up with your own little
If somebody
rubric?
if somebody can argue another borough, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Staten Island. That's all.
Wu-Tang, Force MCs, and the motherfucking Blue Cheese UMCs. Well, listen, I guess that about wraps it up.
And then there's Jersey, of course, because if it wasn't for the Churs, this rap shit probably never getting heard. What's the word? Uptown. Like,
Yeah, Jersey.
yeah, Jersey.
I fucks with Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
You act like I don't fuck with Jersey. My
No,
pops live in Jersey.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't
I'm just
talking.
saying.
I was talking to my camera. Okay. You all up in my space.
Listen, I was all up in Zanzibar and Club Sensations
That's
and all
right.
that before you even fucking, okay?
House music.
Doing some,
You
no, I
was
wasn't,
out
no.
House
hip-hop.
music. You was out in Zanzibar and I was listening
Hip-hop.
to house music. House music all night
All right, I tried that night. Anyway,
long.
listen, we appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit that bell so you get a fucking you get a notification whenever we release a new video or do a live stream and shit. All right, we appreciate y'all. Thank you for fucking with us.
Word.
Once again, for Yanadameen Godcast, I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
Peace.
That's right. Let's go. Artifacts, Redman, Fuji. Let's go. Let's go, Jersey. Let's go, Jersey. Hey.
Don't try to front on.
I think I'm-
Still got that what the
I think I
Don't
got
try
a
to front on
contact for
Westchester.
real.
Muddy Waters though.
I think I got a contact for real.
I think I do.
All right, y'all.
Was for Jersey, we would
Digga,
have
drink some water.
had